Was Abraham Lincoln a president?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was just a whatever public figure.
Welcome back to Delulu Diaries, where the timelines don't match, but the receipts always do. Today we're going to be taking a look at Foodie Beauty, who I really don't know anything about, but you guys have been telling me that she ran her cat over with her scooter, and I know that she's about Amberlynn Reid's size, so I found that very alarming and went looking for the whole video, which unfortunately I could not find, but I did find a clip of her talking about it. So let's go ahead and watch that together.
Oh, I love you so much. I love you so much. I accidentally ran over BG with this. Not ran her over, her whole body. Are you okay, BG? Come get some fresh air. I don't know. She meowed loud. Like, you know when you step on a cat's foot accidentally? Well, I opened my door to come in, and I didn't see her. She was right at the door, like, right there, ready to dash out.
Okay, so I'm not really going to comment on the laughter. I think it's inappropriate, but I also don't know Foodie Beauty well enough to know if she's just a very giggly person or not. I have seen some clips of her talking about some really gross stuff, which is why I didn't ever really get into her, and she was kind of laughing in those as well. So I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt that this is a nervous laughter kind of deal, but I do find it concerning that she apparently is riding her mobility scooter through the apartment complex and is not being cautious when she's going into her door and she knows she has a cat that's ready to run out of the apartment. Like, I've had a couple of cats that are escape hazards over the course of my life. And every time I'm going in, I am so careful. You know, you like open the door and your foot's right there so that if they're trying to get out, you can kind of push them back into the house or whatever. And it sounds like she just didn't do that. So unless this was like the first time her cat has ever tried to escape, I would be very curious to know why she didn't take precautions as the owner to make sure that this didn't happen. But let's continue.
Or like she's curious now about the outside, right? So I'm coming in with my scooter. I don't see her right at the door. Fuck, like I wasn't going fast, but I hear and like I swear I couldn't breathe. Like I was freaking out. She ran into the room. You know, like when they like are like, what? Like, don't trust you for that split second?
Well, yeah, of course, she gave you that look because you just ran her over with a scooter with several hundred pounds on it. Like, she said she didn't run over the cat going fast or anything like that, but at the same time, it is a motorized scooter with hundreds of pounds on it. If you ran her over even a little bit, you could have like I said, pinched skin, broken a tail, like, you know, you never know what could happen. So I'm a little bit alarmed that this doesn't seem like it was taken a little bit more seriously.
Oh, baby. So I'm so fucking happy she's okay. I held her, checked all her paws. I gave her a treat. Now she's back on me like normal. I love you. You know I never hurt you. You gotta be careful, baby. The scooter's dangerous.
Okay, that part really pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. What do you mean you have to be careful, the scooter is dangerous? That's your job as the pet owner to make sure that your pet is safe. Obviously, they don't understand what's going on, especially if you just opened the door and started rolling on in, like, and your cat was thinking about getting out of the house. Obviously, they're not going to be noticing the hazard right away because you're coming at them as they are trying to run out. Also, her whole check system was like, oh, I'm going to check the paws and the body or whatever. Cats aren't always super vocal when they're hurt. They can be, but sometimes, you know, you won't notice stuff until you go to the vet. She could have a fractured tail for all you know, and you're not going to notice by checking the paws. So, you know, I guess I'm sure the cat is probably fine, but I just feel like it would have been better to take her to the vet, and it doesn't sound like that has happened or that she has any intention of doing that. If I'm wrong on that, I apologize. Like I said, I couldn't find the full video anywhere to confirm that she says if she's going to take the cat to the vet or not, but just knowing that she's in girl world and what Amber would do in this situation, I'm suspecting that she's not going to take this cat to the vet. But yeah, that just really bothered me. And then the cherry on top is saying like, oh yeah, I gave her a treat. Like, that is not a fix-all for everything, a little treat's not gonna fix it. I mean, yes, it's great to try to, like, re-endear your pet to you and be like, "Oh, I apologize, I didn't mean to do that, here's a little treat," or whatever, but, like, you have to do vet care on top of that, you can't just fix it with food, Like, I don't know. Either way, I found another clip of her talking about it, so I wanna watch that as well. This is from her most recent live that was posted yesterday.
Please don't be at the door. Move. Oh, are you here? Okay, good. Hello! You're not at the door. Oh, sorry. Come here. It's okay.
I don't know Foodie's mobility level, so forgive me if this sounds like really out of pocket, but like, why would you not get up off of your scooter the day after running over your cat to make sure that they're not at the door? Because it sounds like she opened the door and the cat was there because she says, like, move back or something like that. But, she just got lucky where she didn't hit the cat or the cat didn't try to run out. But, like, if she has mobility to the point where she can get up and walk for short distances, like, wouldn't it make more sense to be like, oh, I just hit my cat yesterday. Let me get off the scooter, be extra careful, make sure she's not there, and then address getting the scooter in. And then it also just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Like, she sees that the cat is scared that she's coming in on the scooter, which again makes sense given what had just happened. But she lets the door slam behind her. And I am not saying you can't make a mistake. That's fine. But she sees that that scares the cat further, and then she just like tosses her keys into the little metal basket and is like making all this clutter while calling the cat. And I'm like, dude, you are being so loud in a way that would be terrifying for a cat. Your cat's heart rate is already up because of the situation that just happened. Like, come on, you really can't like be more cautious about not making such a loud series of noises while you're trying to soothe your pet.
Good girl. Yeah, it's best to stay away from the scooter. Yes, babies. Good girl. Good girl. Why is it squeaky? I don't understand. She learned her lesson. You're a sweet baby. You don't deserve to learn lessons this young. You should just be an innocent baby.
The angles that she chooses to film at is so funny to me. But then she gets off the scooter and she's like, why is it squeaky? Sis, you are hundreds of pounds. I don't know how much Foodie Beauty weighs, but anything that's held together with like nuts and bolts over time, that is going to like get loose or, deteriorate based on weight and use. So like, that's why it's squeaky. That seems like so silly to me that she's like, why is it squeaky? I don't understand. You're the reason why, sis. But anyways, then she like is starting to talk to the cat and she's like, yeah, best to stay away from the scooter. And somebody in the comments is like, oh, she learned her lesson. And she like laughs at that. And I thought that was kind of weird because I was giving her the benefit of the doubt that she's a giggly person, which it seems like I was right, at least from these two clips. I feel like that's kind of backing up what I was saying earlier. But either way, so she like starts laughing about it. But I'm like, dude, I don't know. I feel like that's too soon to be like laughing about it because at that time she wouldn't be nervous. She's just fully laughing at that person's comment. And then she slips into her little talking to her pet voice, which I'm sorry. I know that most everybody does that. I do it too, but it is so cringe to me when people use their like baby talk for their pets on camera. I do it a little bit, but I don't even in my personal life do it to the degree that she did. So I didn't care for that. I could have done without seeing that. Um, but either way, I do think that maybe I was overestimating her mobility because when she gets up from the scooter, she really seems like she's struggling. So maybe it's not reasonable to expect her to get up to open the door because it seems like kind of once she moves, she's sat in there. So I retract my statement about that. But I do think there's got to be a better solution for her at the door other than just like hoping for the best.
I know, sardines. Hello, sweet girl. Hello. Let me get water. Hello.
So just in case you guys can't see Sardine's comment in the live chat on the side, they said maybe it would be a good idea to give treats when you're coming home for a little while so that the front door isn't associated with bad. And she kind of laughs and goes like, I know, or something like that. But like, I feel personally like that is a very bad idea. Like, I understand not wanting your cat to be afraid when that door opens, but also you kind of want them to be because you don't want them to be waiting at the door for a treat when the whole issue came about because the cat was behind the door when she was coming up. So I personally think it's a better idea to like wait, get in, get situated, and then if you're going to give your cat a treat, do it after you're situated, just being like, hey, I'm back home or whatever. But I don't think that it's like ideal to be giving cats treats every single day anyways. I mean, her cat looks trim. It's not the same situation as Amber's pets where they're all a little bit on the chunkier side. So, whatever. I mean, I guess I don't really care about the treat thing that much. It's just, I don't think it's a good idea to encourage your cat to be meeting you at the door after what just happened. But yeah, that pretty much is everything I could find about her running over the cat. It seems like the cat is fine, but I would feel a little more comfortable if she would actually take the cat to the vet. And I saw no mentions anywhere of her planning to take the cat to the vet or having already taken the cat to the vet. So unless that was mentioned in the live stream that I believe was deleted, I have no way of knowing one way or the other. But like I said, I don't usually watch Foodie. I know a little bit about her here and there from like her highlight reels, I guess you would say. So I know like some of the biggest tea that's happened with her, but it's all the gross stuff. So I never really wanted to get into her. If you guys want to see more of my commentary on Foodie Beauty, I could definitely react to like a full video or partial live or something like that. If you guys let me know what you want to see in the comments down below. But if you did enjoy this video and you want me to do more Foodie, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe so that I know. And like I said, I don't really know much about Foodie, so if you think there's something huge that I missed or that you wish I would have talked about, let me know in the comments below. If you have a different opinion about what happened, since you probably know more about her than I do, you can let me know that as well. But for now, you already know. Stay Delulu, but not that Delulu. I'll see you in the next one.